basically how we're looking. Just a quick view of things. It's a quick pan around. You know, a lot has changed. This is in the gaming area. Minus it's disregard. It's just quick idea what we're working with here. Quick pan around. Again, Shockwave statue was removed in this segment. Did some new custom shelving. That's right here. You guys can see. Let's take a quick walk. Again, I'm prepping for a move, guys, so just pardon the appearance to a degree, but this is what we're working with right here. All new custom shelving. This is how we're looking right here. This DTOF, and then we got the Gorals, and then we got the masks, we got some PCS and Iron Studio statues. We got some stuff up here, you know what I'm saying, and then we have obviously the main DTOFs. This is what we're working with. Got lots of stuff on the way from Ones and Beto and a few other artists, and this is how we're looking. In this area, again, you guys have seen this area for years. Again, we got new custom shelving with tons of bust and, you know, statues and just all types of stuff. We got the gaming PC set up here, and, you know, some more posters, and yeah, this is what we're rocking with. This is what we're playing. This is how we look. There's a cat right here tearing things up. And this is what we're looking like, guys. Again, quick pan, and let's take a look at some other stuff. Go. All right, guys. So this is just my mini arcade room. You guys have seen these before. Nothing's really much changed in here other than some things I have in here. You know, it's got some arcades, got some statues in here. Just very quickly, you know, got some sideshow horror statues. Got the some Killer Clown bust. Again, I'm not 100% sure what artist did these, but again, pretty cool stuff. Holy shit. Then I have some Hottoys stuff here. Toy stuff, guys. Like I said, I am a custom 1/6 collector, but I also love my Hottoys. So, you know, just some Batman, some Jokers, and then down below, got some Breaking Bad stuff. Breaking Bad's easily one of my favorite TV shows of all time. So, I Mini Me, I believe, and just really cool setup. And then down below, again, I'm a huge Terminator fan, so I got some rare Terminators, some T800s from Japan. These things are pretty rare. You don't see these too often, but I think they're pretty cool. And then below, I got some iMini-Me stuff again. Walter White and Jesse, Iris outfits. Really cool stuff, guys. Just again, another arcade machine at Legends machine. Really cool stuff, and Hottoys Hulk. Then I got some sideshow stuff, Hellraiser, which I absolutely love that statue. Down below I have sideshow Terminator. You're supposed to have glasses on, but someone knocked them off. PCS Shao Kahn. Then we got the JND 1/3 statue, Heath Ledger Joker, which I absolutely love. Did a full review on that piece. And we got the sideshow Jason versus Freddy. And then we have a sideshow Freddy statue as well. Yep. And then again, we just got some arcades, and that's what we got. Alright, guys, so this is just some additional random stuff. I got a sideshow Part 3 statue painted entirely by Nate. 1/4 statue. Pretty cool. We have 1/4 Mumra statue, also from Sideshow. I think this is a phenomenal piece from Sideshow. They definitely knocked it out of the park. I wish I could say the same for the other characters that they did, but out of the bunch, that's definitely the best one, so that's why I have it. And this is just my mask statue, just a bunch of random masks. We got some Delatory stuff, we got some Carne de Les stuff, we got some Zag stuff. Just some of the best variants of these characters in masks that you can get. I don't know a whole lot about the mask hobby, but I do know that these masks in particular, and from the artists that they came from, are definitely the ones to own. And I absolutely love these masks, and I've had them for quite some time. And these are all one-off masks, one of one scale. So definitely add a lot of character to the Mancave, and are pretty cool to look at. Then I got some PCS Mortal Kombat statues. Again, I don't have a lot of space, so that's why they're kind of out here in random. But again, I absolutely love these statues. Some people don't like them as much, but I absolutely love them, and I think they're fantastic. And that's why I have them. And then I got a Sentinel statue in the back, as you guys can see. And again, this is Iron Studios, I believe. Phenomenal job, 1/3 scale. Sentinel, I absolutely love X-Men, and I love the statue. Really cool. And lastly, I just have the Sun God from Mortal Kombat. Kotal Khan. And PCS, again, another cool piece, artist proof. And again, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you'll appreciate it. So again, here's some random Killer Clown stuff. Again, not 100% sure what artist did it, but the sculpts are amazing. That's why I had to own them and buy them. And then here's the rest of my scareware collection. We got Jason Part 3, a Part 4, a Part 7 bust with an Oz mask, which is phenomenal. We have a remake with an Oz mask on it as well. Then we have a fully Oz setup. Roy definitely does the best in the hobby that I've seen so far. And then we have a Part 9 from Scareware, and then we have Harmond, I believe. I could be saying that wrong. This is his Reagan bust. This is probably one of his most popular busts that he does, so I had to get it. Huge fan. And again, another random Killer Clowns piece. Then we have my Iron Studios Thanos, based on the cinematic movie Infinity War. Absolutely phenomenal piece. Alright guys, so this is my 2003 Leatherface. This is a piece that I've had now for a couple of years. I got this from Joe Bratton, shout out. This is, again, Once Customs. Definitely an amazing piece. I absolutely love this figure. Definitely some of the best blood work and detail work I've seen on the Leatherface to this day, and that's why I own it and have 2 of them. So really stellar piece, guys. Again, this is the full set, 3 heads, and I love it to death. So there we go. All right, this is my Metalli Beetlejuice, and this is my not one-off, but this is my mask figure, painted up by Nate. It's escaping me on the artist who did this piece. It has a Yunso outfit. Absolutely amazing piece, very colorful, very vibrant. There's only 2 of these that have this particular configuration. This is not the iMini-Me one, guys. This is another variant, but the iMini-Me one is good too as well. Again, amazing piece with amazing paint. Shout out to Magnus, and then again, Beto Metalli's Beetlejuice. Talking to Beto Metalli told me personally that this is one of his favorite pieces that he's ever made, and he also said that the outfit was one of the most difficult for Lupita to do, and they're very proud of the piece. And again, with the Sideshow's Tombstone, it's really an epic set and a must own if you can grab it. Alright, and here is another set from Rayman, an absolute stellar piece. This This is Rayman's Psycho. Somewhat of a controversial piece. People say that, you know, Norman Bates' likeness is not 100% on, and you know, if you don't have the mother, it's not worth owning. But personally, I think this set is amazing. It's epic. The mother is absolutely amazing. She has full body sculpting. If you take off the dress, she has all types of details. I don't know why you would want to do that, but definitely an amazing set as a whole. I like the black and white paint theme. And again, just one of those unique sets from Rayman that I'm so happy to own. Absolutely stellar piece. Absolutely love it, especially if you're a Psycho fan. I Mini-Me's Silence of the Lambs with Robbie's accessory pack and Dolly. Easily one of the nicest accessories in the hobby to this date. Especially when you have them together, it just makes an amazing package. I'm a huge fan of the Silence of the Lambs, so this was an absolute must for me. I've had this piece now for a couple of years, and it's just an amazing piece. And then to the right is Rayman's Sam figure. Everyone knows what this is, and shout out to, again, Joe Bratton. He was the one that orchestrated the run, and it's his piece. And again, it's a great piece. Kane also did one as well. They both have their pros and cons, but nonetheless, I'm happy to own this piece, and it's great. All right, guys, so again, this is my Beta Metalli's Ash version 2. Again, amazing piece from Beta Metalli that demonstrates amazing tailoring. The corduroy pants are just absolutely astounding. Some of the most coolest and amazing accessories for a Beta Metalli figure yet. You know, with the it's just an amazing piece, guys. Awesome awesomes, and I think this piece has the purse systems as well. So a lot of unique things going on with it. And then standing to the right of it is Beta Metalli's Darkman. This is an older piece that was originally sold as a clothing set that was pieced together with the sculpts, and it's an OG piece, and there's not too many of these out there. Shout out to Angier Pagini. He has one of the only few full figures that were made from Beto. The rest of them were kind of like clothing sets that you kind of had to put together and get your own shoes and stuff like that. So just a good OG piece with a lot of history behind it, and very happy to have it. Rayman's Chucky, 10 pieces worldwide. One of the most amazing tailored outfits for this character that I've ever seen. Cool piece. Took a while for these pieces to find their homes. Very difficult to find nowadays. A little bit of controversy because of the likeness, but I absolutely love it. I love the scale, and it's just an amazing piece to have. And then I have my other Chucky from Yuncel that I'm waiting on some heads for, but that's just a Yuncel 1/6 Chucky that I'll have up and going soon, and I'll do a review on that. The Chucky next to it together, Rayman, is I believe it's considered, was it 1/4? And that Chucky's 1/6, so yeah. Alright, and now we have Once Customs Hobo Myers. Again, a staple piece, and if there's only 1 or 2 pieces that you can own in his entire catalog, this is definitely the one to own. This piece was made specifically for Joe Bratton, and then it transferred to Chris Parmesan cheese, and then I was able to get it from my boy Dan Terzo. And again, there is another run coming soon, so I can't wait to get that, but I'm so happy that I have this. And then we have David Tucker's Escape Myers. Definitely one of his bread and butter pieces. I think it's one of the best pieces that he makes. It has custom Oz chains on it as well, with the double bolt thing. I don't know, for lack of a better word, nicely weathered. And I have another Escape Myers coming from one soon as well, so I'll be doing a review on that and comparing these two. But awesome piece. And then we have Once Customs Tarman. Shout out to Mario Nava, who I got this from. I like this piece a lot because it's OG. I like how it was made on the actual skeleton body. I have a complimentary barrel done by, I can't remember who done that. Caros did the barrel, and I love the art on the base and the magnetic brains and all that stuff. Just awesome presentation and OG. I have, again, One's Customs Part 7 Jason. This is the second one that I have with the custom one-off weed whacker from One's Customs. The reason why I have two of them is because, you know, One's Jasons do vary quite significantly in terms of sometimes paint apps and how they're built, and I love the character, so I just wanted another version of it. Shout out to Bobby, he was graciously nice to sell it to me, and I have another one coming as well. Can't have too much, can't have enough of these pieces, guys. So, yep. All right, guys. So this is my Beto Metalli Dream Warriors Freddy. Again, I am a big fan of Freddy, and I'm a big fan of Beto's Freddy's. This is on a custom base. Can't recall who did it, but whoever did it, they did a phenomenal job. I absolutely love this piece, and again, this is Beto at his finest. He always does a great Freddy. And now we have One's Customs Creep figure. This is one of those staple pieces again from One's Customs that you don't see too many of. You hear about him, but you don't really see him too often. He's only done a few of these in his career. I was fortunate enough to grab this one. I absolutely love this piece. I also have a Hitchhiker coming soon as well, which will go very well with this piece. And again, it's just an amazing piece. It has nice colors, nice base, and my H2 Dream Sequence is a collab between the various artists, Galactables, Dan Terzo, David Tucker, and One's Customs. Repainted head, haired. Coveralls by David, but modified significantly and altered by my boy Dan, and all the amazing blood work. I love this piece a lot because you know, the blood work and the custom folds on the piece just makes this piece stand out quite a bit. And I'm a huge you know, Myers, Rob Zombie fan, so I can never get enough. So that is my dream sequence. We all know what this is. This is One's Customs Part 8 / Distress Labs first official run with the Dio base. I had pretty much the whole setup. I'm just missing the backdrop, but that's the barrel, the bust with the additional head, the head, Julia's head. Absolutely amazing figure. One of my favorite figures that I have in my entire collection from a presentation standpoint by far. Absolutely stunning piece. Okay. All right, guys. So this is my One's Customs Hallucination Jason. I can never fucking say that without getting tongue-tied. Again, very rare piece from One's. He hasn't done too many of these. Came with the dock and 3 masks. I believe I have a review on my YouTube on this piece, and this is the custom one-off Dio from Distress Labs. I believe that Paul's doing a few more of these for the run, and then he's doing another version. Again, amazing presentation, amazing setup for 1/6. Absolutely love this piece because I know I love Jason, so we can never get enough. This is Tanilla's H1 / One's Customs Myers run. Again, I'm a huge Myers, Rob Zombie fan. This was an amazing run from One's and Tanilla. I'm so happy I was able to get this. To this day, I think this is, you know, it's just an amazing piece to own. One's has done some newer H1s. You can't go wrong with either one. Absolutely amazing. Tallies, very limited Battle Damage Jason set. One of 5 that you guys see here on Alex's newer Part 3 dock. Again, very rare piece, beautiful piece from Beto. Again, I'm a huge Jason fan, so absolutely had to have it, and it's just an amazing overall figure presentation, and awesome accessories, etc. So awesome. One's Customs Young Jason with Mommy's head, featuring Distress Labs Dio dock. Again, I absolutely love this dock. This is one of the things that Paul does best, is his resin work, and it goes so nicely with the way that the Young Jason is painted, and just, again, overall amazing presentation, and that stands out and pops, especially with the lighting on it, and love it to death, guys. So One's Customs Young Jason, Distress Labs resin Dio, guys. Alright, so just got my boy Juggernaut chilling in the background. I can't remember what company made that, but pretty cool Juggernaut. And then in front of you guys, we got some Scareware stuff. Scareware, Wolfman, he only did a few of those. Then we have Scareware, Part 4 Jason bust with a crash mask. And then we have another Scareware Freddy with a custom hat. Absolutely amazing and stellar pieces, and glad to have them. Then we have Important Joe, custom, limited run, back from I believe 2015 on the Sideshow Farms. I'm sorry, not Sideshow, Sideshow Freaks. Pretty cool piece. Shout out to Dan Terzo for selling it to me. Then we have a Hottoys Hellboy, easily one of the most rarest Hottoys and difficult to come by nowadays because a lot of them are like broken, deteriorated. But we have the Iris outfit, just awesome Hellboy with the accessories, and beautiful piece. Absolutely love it. And then we have the Once Customs H2 Warlock concept fire burnt version, which represents the last scene of the movie. Kind of give you an idea of what he looked like after he got caught up in the explosion. Just got this piece recently, did a review on it, and I absolutely love it. Beautiful. My second version of my Leatherface from Once Customs. This is part of a newer run. Some differences between this and the other one that I have. Both are based off of the same movie. I'm a huge fan of this character, and so I have two of them, and I know you can't go wrong. But beautiful set, and a must own piece. Absolutely. And this is just some random stuff. I have a Rain Man, It bust, very limited, only 3 of these worldwide. Then I have my Hottoys Penny, which is currently being modified right now. So that's why you just see the accessories in the base, but that's pretty much all we got going on. Alright guys, so in this cube we got my Beta Metalli H40 Myers Platinum set. Again, this piece came out I believe in 2020. I considered it probably one of Beto's best pieces of the year, or figure of the year. It's an amazing figure, as you can see. It's just such an epic set, and standing right next to it is the Escape. I don't want to say Escape, but the prison version of him. In his prison outfit. The outfit is by Tanilla, and the head is by YHA. And it's just an amazing set. Again, the full set by Tanilla, including the stone. That's a stony stand. Just beautiful presentation. You guys know I'm a huge Myers fan, so Beta Metalli really knocked this piece out of the park. I really feel like this H40 Myers is definitely one of the nicest Myers figures and coveralls that I've ever seen. So with both these guys together, you can't really go wrong. So there we go with that. Alright guys, so this is one of the bread and butter staple pieces from Once Customs. This is the, again, Once Customs Part 7 Jason variant. Again, this is another piece that I got from AKA Joe Bratton. Shout out again. This piece features his sleeping bag, his bust with the split mask and mud base. This Jason came out in 2019, and this Jason really represents when one really started mastering the formula for these Jasons. He started, doing body castings for like a lot of the parts to make the Jasons a lot more uniform. This Jason in particular right now is featuring the Oz mask. I have the Once mask on the side that you guys can see. I absolutely love this piece. This is, again, bread and butter staple from Once Customs, and if there's only one piece that you can own from Once, this is probably the one that you're gonna want. So that's my Once Part 7, guys. Let's move on. Alright, this is another Once Customs fully sculpted piece. This is more or less a concept hybrid piece. I call it a hybrid because it's based on an actual character, but one with Once twist. So Probably one of the most unique pieces from Once catalog that I've ever owned. This is representative of a Part 6, Part 7 Jason, kind of like the in-between just before he became super rotted, but kind of not like fully there yet. As you can see, it has a lot of detail. It has sculpted maggots and just really an epic piece. It has a phenomenal base. I asked one to do the rock and the chain for me as an extra, and he was gracious enough to do that. And shout out to Distress Labs for doing the head water stands. And again, this is just it's an amazing piece. It's a one-off, and I'm super psyched to own it, and very lucky. So again, Part 6, Part 7 combo, guys. All right, guys, here's another classic bread and butter piece from Once, arguably the piece that started One's career, when One started really taking this 1/6 seriously. Again, another piece from Joe Bratton. This was part of the 2013-2014 Hobo run. This piece is, to this day, even though this piece is almost 10 years old, it still blows me away. It has a lot of history behind it, and it's just a piece that I acquired quite some time ago. I ended up selling it to my boy, shout out to Collectibles, Dan Terzo, that I was able to graciously get it back, and I told myself from that point on that I would hold on to it, and that's definitely what I intend on doing. So there's quite a few different versions of Hobos. It's still not something that you see too often today, but this piece will forever will be great regardless of what's out. So I'm glad to have it. Alright guys, so this is Mancave Studios one-off Muddy Dutch version. I did a review of this piece. Absolutely stellar piece, fully custom, 100% proprietary setup and process from my friend Dan Terzo. Amazing base, just amazing piece in general, guys. This piece pops, it's very colorful, looks extremely lifelike, and you know, probably the best Dutch in the hobby that we'll see probably ever. So I'm extremely honored to own this piece. Again, one-off from Mancave Studios. Yeah, absolutely love this. All right, guys, so this is another classic piece from Rayman Artworks. This is his Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. 1/6 piece. This was a dual figure set. I only have the red Drac version. There's also a blue Drac version, and then also you have the bust to the left, which is probably one of my most favorite busts that he's done. Rayman always does phenomenal busts with phenomenal sculpting. This piece in particular has always stood out to me because the outfit is beautiful, and the sculpt is beautiful, the paint's beautiful. This piece is just overall an amazing piece. I've had it now for a couple of years, and definitely one of my favorite Rayman horror pieces in my catalog for sure. So that's my Rayman's Dracula. All right, guys, so here's my Once Custom Slim. Shout out to Magnus. This is a 2013 piece. It's one of the staple pieces in Once catalog and early in his career. For me, it represents a very historical, pivotal point in One's career, kind of similar to the Hobo. So for that reason, you know, it's just a piece that's definitely worth having in it. You know, even though it's an older piece, it still stands up pretty nicely today. The cocoon came from an artist. I cannot recall the artist off the top of my head, but the artist did a phenomenal job. It was an artist that I had located, and he was selling some items on eBay, some custom stuff. I just can't remember who this artist was, but phenomenal cocoon. And then we have my Beto Metalli's Pennywise, what many would say arguably one of Lupita's best outfits that she's done, or at least one of her most complex. This is the Advanced Edition with the extra sculpt and the monster hands, and this piece is, I love clowns, you guys know that, so this is just, again, a must-have if you're fortunate enough to get them. It's only 10 of these worldwide. Actually, 13 of these worldwide. They're very hard to come by, so if you have an opportunity to get one, you definitely should. But again, Beto Metalli's Pennywise, absolute must-have in any horror catalog. All right, guys, so this is my Once Custom H40. I want to just make it clear that this is not a concept. This is One's actual H40. This is a one-off. I believe that he was going to do another one or two of these. This piece, all I can say is just wow. He tried to capture how he looked when he stepped out of the house with the fire scene, and that's why the base is kind of theme aftered. This piece is very colorful. It has Tanilla coveralls, and it has it's just, you know, one's added all these custom folds, and it's just an amazing piece, and I'm so happy to have it. And I think one's gonna be doing a few more of these. He hasn't done a whole lot of them. He's done a lot of concepts, but no actual H40s. So again, very lucky to own this piece, and I don't know what to say. It's just a beautiful piece, guys. All right, guys. So this is arguably one of the greatest Tara sets in the entire hobby, revered by many. This is Beta Metalli's Part 3 set with Alex Dio. This piece came out in, I believe, 2013, 2014 time. There's 20 of these worldwide. Probably one of the hardest sets in the hobby to get nowadays, and when you can find them, they're pretty expensive. So, I mean, this is just a staple of 1/6 horror right here. I was very lucky to get this piece. I had to piece mines together, but I was fortunate enough to get mostly everything. So this piece has amazing presentation, amazing accessories, and again, if you're a horror collector such as myself, this is definitely one for the catalog that you have to have. So again, absolutely one of my favorite sets in the hobby, guys. All right, guys, now we're getting to some serious heavy hitters here. To the left, we have Beta Metalli's Fluffy. This piece is, I don't know, revered as easily one of the greatest Tar 1/6 pieces in the entire hobby. Shout out to Magnus for being an orchestrator of the run. This is the OG original run piece. There's only about 10 of these, I believe, worldwide, maybe a few others that Beto may have a Lupita, but this piece is extremely rare, extremely hard to find. I've only seen maybe one of them go for sale, which is the one that you guys see right here. There's a few commissions floating around that have sold, but this piece, you know, what can I say, guys? It's an amazing piece. I'm very fortunate to own it. I'm very lucky to own it. And I don't know what to say. It's just an amazing piece, and I'm so happy to have it. Beta Metalli's Fluffy. Then we got Nate from Beta Metalli. Again, another rare piece. This piece is special because this piece highlights a lot of specific attributes and things that you don't typically see in Beto figures. It has a very lifelike appearance. It has a lot of advanced weathering and particle effect. And this piece took a long time, guys. This piece was almost a 4-year project from the original conception and prototypes, and it was definitely worth the wait. Again, I got extremely lucky getting this piece. I got it at the very last minute because someone hopped out of the run, and I am so fortunate to have it. Again, very rare piece, not the easiest one to find in the world, but if you can get it, go for it. So I think these two pieces together look really good together, and again, I'm so happy to own it. All right, another heavy hitter, guys. This is Beta Metalli's Part 6 Jason with Alex's Coffin. This is the advanced set. This piece is literally the reason why I got into this hobby, besides the Part 7. I remember as soon as Beta Metalli announced that he was doing this piece, I literally hopped on the run, and I think I was even the first one to pay. This piece represents definitely some of the greatest accessory work that Beto's ever done for Jason. The outfit's amazing. Just the whole figure as itself is amazing, especially when you have it with the coffin. It's really an unmatched set. I absolutely adore this set, and this piece is 100% going to the grave, guys. So again, you know, you don't see too many of these floating around too often. I think there is a small run of these going on right now, but if you have an opportunity to get this piece, definitely get it, because it'll never be any better than this. So that's Beta Metalli's Part 6, guys. Here's One's Customs, Planet of the Apes. Easily and definitely one of the most rarest sets from One's Customs that I own. I think he's only done maybe about 2 or 3 or 4 of these throughout his entire career. I think this was probably the newest one that he did, to my recollection. These are more concept based because they're a lot larger, but I like that. And you got the extra head. Amazing weapons, accessories, sculpting, painting, and absolutely phenomenal set. Super rare. Super happy to own it.
Oh.
Once Customs Nomad, guys. Again, this is one of those rare pieces from Once Customs that you hear about but you don't see too often. Absolutely amazing piece. I've had this piece now for a couple of years and I still love it as much as the day that I got it. Again, phenomenal sculpting, outfit, presentation. Definitely a staple piece from Once Customs. Then I have Rain Man's Reagan without the bed, even though I do have a bed for her, and the Pazuzu statue, the devil statue, which I absolutely love. Again, amazing piece. Painting, outfit, absolutely love it. Rain Man, Reagan. All right, guys, and this is Beta Metalli's 74 Leatherface full set with Alex's Doc. Again, another classic, amazing presentation from Beta Metalli. Just, I don't know how Beta Metalli did it. The outfit, from the apron, just the chainsaw and the details. Beta Metalli is a pure perfectionist. And again, amazing presentation, amazing set, and a must-have if you can grab them. Very rare, very hard to find, but if you can get it, definitely grab it. Again, Beta Metalli 74 Leatherface, guys. All right, guys, here is some interesting pieces right here. To your left is Beta Metalli's Toxic Avenger. This is not the movie version, this is the other version, the Toxic version. I like both versions. Very amazing piece. And then to the right is actually the one-off concept. Interesting story behind that piece, but long story short, Beta Metalli, to avoid licensing issues, he made this version, and I don't know the full story on it, but all I know is that it's a one-off with the base and the figure, and then when he actually did the actual run, then he did the movie version, which is, you know, looks the way it looks. So it's an amazing piece to own, as it's a one-off, and it has a very interesting story behind it, so I'm glad that I have them both. Again, my Beta Metalli Toxic Avengers, guys. Alright, guys, this is Rayman Elephant Man set, dual set. I'll have to say this is probably my favorite Rain Man set, or at least one of them. It's an amazing movie. It's actually very sad. This piece is amazing because it features full body sculpting from Rain Man and truly custom bodies. And I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. This piece is just a pure work of art. The tailoring on the outfits is absolutely amazing. Shout out to Yuncel, the statue. It's just a phenomenal set. Again, one of my favorite sets from Rain Man, and a must-have if you're fortunate enough to find one. Alright, here's Beta Metalli's prototype Chest of Souls and Beta Metalli's Freddy 2 Revenge. Both of these figures, especially the Freddy 2 Revenge, represents probably one of the most prestigious figures in Beta Metalli's catalog. This figure is just phenomenal sculpts. There's a lot of history behind the piece, and the piece has been featured in magazines and it's been all over the internet. Just a lot of amazing history. Prototype Chest of Souls, again, another amazing piece, very heavy, lots of body sculpting, and an amazing dock. I believe Alex did that as well. Overall, amazing presentation. We all know Beta Metalli makes some of the best Freddys, if not the best Freddys on the planet. So I love both of these, and I'm just very fortunate to have them, guys. So these are my Beta Metalli Freddys. Alright, guys, so this is my Rain Man Reagan version 2 in bed with Priest DX set with the bust. Again, another amazing set from Rain Man. Again, one of my favorite sets in the catalog. The bed's absolutely amazing. You just got to be careful with it because it is fragile. And I love the movie, so obviously this is a must-have piece, and paired up with the Priest makes a really amazing presentation, guys. So again, Rain Man Reagan version 2, awesome set. So again, guys, quickly, this is my Wolverine statue Weapon X from Iron Studios. I love the statue a lot because it has a perfect 90s theme to it. My Mancave is 90s theme, so it's just a good blending in for that awesome retro 90s look. So awesome statue. And then I have my NECA shredder, 1/3 scale, awesome piece, love it to death, huge fan of the Turtles. Then I have my Killer Clowns prop, based off the actual movie prop, done by a particular artist that I can't recall. Got dust on that. Pretty cool piece, man. Very heavy, popcorn, done very well. Just looks exactly like the prop as it is based off the prop, with really good paint apps. So pretty cool. Then I have my Technarch Child's Play 2 doll, CP2. He does not make these anymore. He made all 3 for me. I absolutely love this doll because it has a very evil and cynical look to it. It has a real wig, fully custom outfit. Amazing piece. And I have just some random Jason busts. I'm not sure who made these, but I do know that they're pretty rare and pretty cool. I have Part 6 one down below as well. Same artist. Again, nice mask, pretty cool bust, real acrylic eyes, even though you may not be able to see with the mask on. Then I have my Technarch art, burnt Chucky variant, full scale 1 of 1. Again, he does not make these anymore. This is a very rare piece. He's based out of Spain, and he's a good guy. It took him only about 6 months to do these for me. And again, I'm very glad to have it. I am a huge Child's Play fan, so these are absolute must-owns for me. So we just got some random stuff up here, guys. We got some random clown bust. Not 100% sure on the artist that made them, but I love clowns, guys, so I had to get it because the art of it just looks really good. Then we have just some random Chucky paraphernalia. That's actually a Dream Rush doll, Chucky doll, straight out of Japan. Very, very rare and very hard to find. Then we have a Sideshow Catwoman statue. I absolutely love Catwoman, and I love this statue. I do kind of wish that it was a standing up statue, but because the pose is so sexy and seductive and the likeness is good and the paint, had to get it. Then obviously we got the Thanos from Sideshow on throne. Probably one of my favorite throne statues that I've ever seen in the statue world, and I had to have it. This is the DX version that has the 2 heads. I was lucky to get it brand new in box, and I absolutely love it. And then we have a random Freddy hand. Shout out to Dan Terzo that sold it to me. Not 100% sure who did it, but it's very, very lifelike. It has amazing paint apps. You can see the sweater, the veins, and real metal blades. Just an awesome, awesome prop. All right, guys, so this is my Once Customs Crosby figure from 1991, the Burning. Got this piece relatively not too long ago, and this is One's newest iteration. And I did a review on this guy. Again, just amazing piece. Shows off some of One's really bread and butter skill sets, like his tattering and his amazing ability to make something look burned and tattered. Amazing piece. All right, guys, this is my Loomis from a custom run from back in 2015. Has a Legio head painted by Nate. Has a Yuncel outfit and a custom gun and base. Absolutely amazing piece. Very, very lifelike. Super happy to own it. And then we have my 78 Myers original coverall run from Magnus Yuncel with a Mad Bug version 2 head painted by Nate, and Platoon Hottoys boots, Fergal knife, the full setup, guys. This is how you want it if you want the ultimate Myers. So, and it has Tots accessories. And then below is the One Customs head, given to me from a gift from One's Customs. Absolutely amazing set, guys. I'll edit that out. And this is my Slim. Shout out to David Tucker. Legio head, hands, and boots. Outfit done by David Tucker. You guys know I'm into the clowns and the killer clowns in particular, and absolutely amazing figure. Happy to own it. Amazing figure. As you guys know, I do have the One's Customs version as well. Both of them are great now. And here we got One's Customs Concept version 2 Myers that I've had for quite some time, done by Dan Terzo. The coffin, which is absolutely amazing. and it goes very well together. And then I have a Sideshow Scream figure, which was done very, very well, and I absolutely love it, and you know, that's what it is. Go. All right, this is the Sideshow Leatherface revamp by AKA Distress Labs. What I basically did is I requested some additional weathering and some tattering on the clothes. There was some modifications done to the collar and the tie, and there was a full repaint done by Paul Manzi. So awesome piece. And then his Dio again, which is a representative of the street scene at the end of the movie. Very well done. Awesome presentation altogether. Then we have Metalli's Long Arm Freddy set that just came out not too long ago. Definitely had to get on this set. I've been wanting a long arm for a while since I sold my original one. Both are really good. Glad to have this one. It's an amazing set. And I got my Louis. So here's my Jacob Vermeer Louis figure. Easily one of the best painted figures that I've ever seen in one of my favorite Vermeer projects, with an amazing outfit, very, very intricate, very, very beautiful, and extremely limited. Shout out to Scott Weinberg for selling this to me. Absolutely happy as hell to have this in my collection. The Lestat figure, again from Jacob Vermeer. Awesome set to complement the Louis with the piano and the amazing hairwork and paint. Awesome set to have. They go very well together. Very happy I have them both. Then I have this amazing Grinch figure. Currently the artist escapes me. However, this is an artist that I believe that's all he did was specifically this piece. And as you guys can see, it's amazingly haired. The color's spot on. I really love just, how this figure came out, and it's unique. And here we have my Scareware, old school Scareware, Freddy bust, I believe based off the Wes Craven New Nightmare movie. Some of his early work, still great paint, a lot of detail. This is a Hot Toys Joker with a custom head and hat. Really no modifications. This figure to this day really is the staple of Hot Toys. It's truly an amazing piece, and that holds up to this day. And his to the right is a custom henchman. I'm not sure what artist did this piece, but it's a custom head, completely custom outfit. And as you can see, it's a great compliment to the Joker, and it looks exactly the part. And again, I'm very, very happy to own it. And these are just some Hot Toys guys: Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Mysterio, and classic Terminator. I don't have a lot of Hot Toys, but these are some of my favorite ones from my childhood that I really like and appreciate. So, I can show the custom some love. And this is a Scareware Part 8 bust that I picked up not too long ago. Again, Scareware, he does amazing details and paint applications, and he has his own particular twist on these characters. And again, awesome bust. This is just a RoboCop set. Absolute must-have. Hot Toys, there's certain Hot Toys that you have to own that are considered must-owns, and this is definitely one of them. So that's my RoboCop. This is my E209, I believe. Again, a very unique piece from Hot Toys. I was lucky to get this brand new, because if you don't take care of these things properly, they can start breaking down and degrading. I was able to get it new, and it's just, again, an amazing piece to own, and complements the RoboCop really nicely. Then I have my Darth Vader from Hot Toys Anniversary Edition, or re-release. Not a huge Star Wars guy, but absolutely love the look of Darth Vader, and I really need to give the movies another chance. So. And here is the Elder Predator from Hot Toys, arguably one of the greatest Hot Toy releases ever, and a lot of people regard this particular version of the Predator probably one of Hot Toys' best. They're all really good, especially the AVP series ones. But again, custom doc. Not sure who did it. Shout out to Paul Manzi. He is more familiar with the person that did the doc, but it's an amazing piece, amazing setup. Glad to own it. And then we have a bust from Scareware, a Pluto. This might be like a one-off or a two-off. There's not too many of them out there. Shout out to Dan Terzo again for supplying that. And again, we just have another Scare Rare bus, part 6. You know, nice custom eyes that he makes, and again, love part 6, so had to have the bus. This is a very rare Ones Customs H40 mask. Ones has not done a lot of these masks, so the fact that I own this is, I'm very, very thankful and appreciative. And it came with my H40 set, and this mask is definitely going to stay in the collection because I am a huge Myers fan. You guys all know that. And this is my Scarecrow mask, which I absolutely love. I'm not sure what artist did it, but what I do know is that it's an amazing mask, and it looks exactly the way it did in the movie and its part. And again, very, very happy to own it. Very, very cool and creepy. Everyone that sees it is freaked out by it. So. Then we have just some iMini-Me stuff. We have an iMini-Me Psycho with the screaming head and full iris outfit and custom accessories, staple gun, axe, briefcase. Pretty cool set, pretty cool movie. And then we have a David figure from Lost Boys, the vampire variant. Again, cool piece. Michael Jackson Thriller, Wolfman. This is part of the second run, the V2. The V2 version is just a little bit more. It's a little bit more premium, and you got slightly better paint apps and herring and stuff like that. But the version 1 and version 2 are good as well. So then we have a one-off Slimer from Beta Metalli, custom paint. The dock is from another artist, but it was incorporated. But definitely an amazing one-off piece. The Distress Labs custom Dio street scene from the movie when the cow was ran over and the guy got his head ripped off. Tanilla coveralls done by my boy Brent out of the UK. One custom set repainted and haired by him as well. Just a cool piece. You know, you guys, again, I love my Rob Zombie stuff, so this is just another variant of Beta Metalli's Frankenstein set, the Universal Monsters first official run. Beta Metalli is doing a bunch of these Universal Monsters. I would say by far that if I can only have one set, this is the set to have because I love Frankenstein. And I have the Platinum set that comes with the Dr. Frankenstein. Definitely one of the most coolest pieces or sets that Beto has done, and definitely one of the most intricate accessories with the vise in the back, which I can't remember what it's called, but just epic set and a must own. All right, and then we have some Scareware stuff. We have a Scareware. This is I believe only the 3 of these. Probably one of my favorite pieces from Scareware. I like gorillas and the teeth work and the paint and just everything on this particular piece stands out very nicely. So pretty amazing. Glad to have it. And then we just have an old school sideshow Captain America. Pretty cool statue. Represents kind of an OG version. Then we have PCS Saget. Arguably, in my opinion, one of the greatest PCS statues ever made. This is before the 3D stuff. They were actually hand sculpting their stuff, and just amazing sculpting, amazing presentation, and super happy to have it. And this is just a sideshow concept piece. I can't remember from what brand or franchise that they started, but just a cool piece. I love kind of that Egyptian kind of Gothic look. So again, just a cool piece. Kind of reminds me of Medusa. And then up here we just have some random Hot Toys. We have a fully custom Superman, painted entirely and customized by Nate, turned into an evil Superman. Then we have the Hot Toys Zod, pretty cool. Then we have the Tech Narc CP3 doll with the split face. Again, he's only done a few of these. He does not make them again, and that's the burnt head that goes to the burnt version of Chucky that I have. Again, pretty cool stuff, amazing art. and just absolutely love it. Then we have some 3-0 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles based off the first movie, full set. I've had these for quite some time. These are very sought after. They're very difficult to find. If you can find them, they're pretty expensive. So I got lucky that I was able to grab these before they got too crazy. Then we have my remake Jason from Galactables, Mancave Studios. Did a review on this piece. Amazing Jason, and glad to own him, honestly. Then I have my Scareware Freddy bust. I'm not sure what movie this is based off of, but again, I own a lot of Freddy stuff because I am a huge Freddy fan. And then we have the Distress Labs Freddy dock, which is currently not being used, but again, one of the more cooler earlier pieces that Paul and his company did. And then we just have my Beta Metalli boxes, which are art in them themselves, and thus that's how I display them. PCS half bust of a Saget from the statue. I don't have the actual statue, but I am kind of glad to have the half bust because it's still an amazing thing to have. And then I have a custom stand and/or dock that my boy Dan Terzo made, and I think it goes very, very nicely with it. And just an amazing thing to have. This is a Shockwave, custom Shockwave statue that came. It's only, I believe, about 130 of these things worldwide, and I think about half of them got lost out at sea. This thing is massive. It's big. It looks like metal, even though it's resin. It's painted phenomenally. It has a light up feature, and it's just an amazing statue. I love the base. It has a lot of resin, water, and just an epic piece. Probably one of my most favorite statues that I have, or I've ever seen. Period. You got to really see it in person. Then we have some Sideshow stuff. We have Sideshow Terminator from the second movie. Absolutely love this statue. Just an amazing piece. And then we have another random bust, silicone bust with a real acrylic teeth and lifelike eyes and real punched hair. You guys know me, I just like to have a lot of interesting and weird stuff. Next, I have my Halama Dr. Doom. I believe there's only one of 3 of these that currently exists in this color format, which is the classic Dr. Doom format. Then there's another 3 that came in a classic gray. I love this statue because not only is it rare, it's very elegant, and it represents kind of an OG style type of Dr. Doom, which I really appreciate. A reptile, phenomenal 1/3 statue from PCS. I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I own, 3 or 4 arcade machines based off Mortal Kombat, so gotta have the statues as well. And these are some random things. Then we have some Sideshow 1/3 statues. This is actually a 1/6 statue. What character is this? Rancor statue from Sideshow. This thing is 1/6, but because it's so big, it looks like a 1/3. Very, very massive, beautiful piece. Definitely stands out. Love it. And then as you can see, it's right next to my PCS Goro, which is one of my favorite statues of all time as well. And I think it's one of PCS greatest statues ever made. Again, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you're gonna absolutely love it. This statue is it's very difficult to obtain because a lot of these statues arrived broken and had all types of issues during shipment. So I'm just glad that I have one that's in pristine condition.